Good morning guys, it's Claudia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited because I'm taking you thrifting and vintage shopping with me in Krakow. My family's from Krakow. This is essentially my home city, so I've been here a million times, and I'm gonna show you the places I love to go and we're gonna shop together. It's also the most beautiful weather and I have to show you guys my view because it's incredible. I'm staying at the Grand Ascot Hotel. We got a room with this huge terrace with the most beautiful rooftop view around. Definitely going to grab a coffee later and sit here and do a bit of work. There's our room. Okay, I'm gonna get ready and see you guys soon. Okay guys, I got ready, I had breakfast, and now we're gonna go vintage shopping. I can't wait to see what we find. So the first vintage shop that I went to is actually one that I just found last year, and this was just my second time being here, but I knew because I found such good pieces last year, I just had to come back. And I can tell you guys right now, it did not disappoint. I ended up finding so many good pieces, and I really spent a good chunk of my time here. It's a pretty big store and it's fairly curated, but you definitely still have to do a bit of searching, which just makes it all the more fun. I found this beautiful denim blazer that I was actually really in love with, except for the fact that I just bought a denim blazer not too long ago. I also have jean jackets, but it was definitely one of my favorite pieces that I found there. I feel like the light faded blue denim on this piece was just perfect, especially for summer. And from there I headed over to some of the lighter linen and crochet pieces, which was kind of perfect because the next stop on our Europe trip was actually Portugal, and these definitely just felt very summery and beachy, which was definitely the mood. And I mean, some of these were borderline like milkmaid tops, but how perfect for even just like a bikini cover-up kind of piece, and totally something I would see from a place like Reformation. Look at this eyelet lace skirt. This is seriously so perfect. I just didn't end up getting it because I flew with a carry-on for a month-long trip and I had to be very selective. And I did end up getting many pieces, which I'll try on for you a little bit later in the video once I get to the change room. But one of the other great pieces I found was this Burberry trench coat. I also found this really great knit argyle sweater, which was so iconic for fall, just not a piece that I could really afford real estate in my suitcase at this point. Same with these skirts, they just seemed so perfect for fall. Like, imagine these with knee-high black leather boots or something, they would just be so perfect. But yeah, I mean, fall will be coming around soon enough, so we'll get back to that. I also love those boxer style shorts. I think they're super cute. And I'm definitely into the whole trend of wearing like men's boxer shorts with a more girly top. Not to mention, love the whole like satin slip shorts or slip skirt layered under shorts and skirts. If you know what I'm talking about, I guess it kind of stemmed from the Miu Miu show. But I just love how that looks. And I actually found some really great denim pieces as well. I loved that ruffled, faded, kind of early 2000s denim skirt, and I also really like this vest. That front silhouette was definitely a really cool style, and I find vests to just be so chic and effortless for summer. They're really one of my favorite pieces. and I found this Miss 60 denim vest, which at first glance seemed like a pretty plain denim vest. I don't know. But you'll see in the try on, it ended up being more of like a denim corset fit, just the way the stitching worked, and I thought it was so beautiful. And I also really like the style of these denim shorts with the double belt loop. It was definitely a little bit different. And I also found these Miss 60 jeans, which maybe would have been really cool, but they did not fit me. Then I moved on to the shoes. I found these really cool Helly Hansen sneakers, which looking back, honestly, kind of wish I bought them. They almost had a little bit of a split toe Margiela tabbies look, which is a detail that I'm only noticing right now. So yeah, I definitely should have got them. They were also in really great condition, but what can you do? And then I moved on to the dresses. I feel like I never have luck finding vintage dresses or even just thrifting them, so this was kind of a long shot. I found a few that were cute, but not really anything that I needed, especially for this trip. But yeah, a couple really cool and some like more lingerie-esque pieces, and then definitely the whole like bow and flower trend going on. And I usually have really good luck with the skirt section. If you guys have been watching my Thrift With Me's, then you know what I'm talking about. I really love that black denim skirt with the kind of rhinestone studs. Thought that was super sweet. And this top was really pretty as well. It had the ruffled kind of flared sleeves, and it had a nice bit of sheer kind of like mesh material. I also found these gray kind of linen flared pants, and they had red stitching, which just seemed very different for me. So I was intrigued, and I took all these pieces and headed over to the change room. I had quite a bit to try on. So first up, we have the denim shorts with the double belt loop. I thought the fit of them was a little bit tight for my liking. Like, I pretty much only wear a loose denim and low-waisted denim at this point. But the style and concept of them I thought was really cool. Here are the linen pants. I liked them overall. They definitely had a bit of a low-waisted fit, but they were too wide, and I think I would have had to wear a belt, which I don't always want to. The Miss 60 jeans, obviously too small. I couldn't even fully put them on. I was also really into this suede and denim mix skirt. I like the low waist fit, but I did not like the bottom hem. It felt way too like jaggedy and not a piece that I felt like investing in to get tailored. I was, however, very into these Versace Sport capris. They were the perfect loose fit that I was looking for. I love the drawstring waist because I can make them low-waisted, obviously. And the baby blue color was just really pretty. I also like this black kind of like sporty skirt, but I felt like it was a piece I could just thrift at home. And here's the beautiful denim Miss 60 vest, which definitely gave me a bit of corset vibes. Just imagine that it fit me. It would have been perfect. It was definitely a little bit too big, or like too wide, I guess, at the bust though, and it just didn't really sit right. And then this white ruffle top I thought was pretty, but not entirely my style. And that was it for the try-ons. On my way out, I ended up finding one more pair of these Adidas low-rise capris, and these were seriously the cherry on top. They were just everything I've been looking for in a pair of capris. Love them. I will show you guys them in an upcoming video. But in the meantime, I moved on to the next vintage store. This was my first time coming to this one. They definitely had a lot of really great fall and like winter jackets. As you see, a lot of leather and suede, which was just gorgeous, but obviously not something I could bring back in a carry-on, especially with Portugal as our next destination. But it was a very pretty like aesthetic store, and I would definitely go back. They had a lot of really great, more like retro vintage pieces. I think this one was a lot more curated than the last one. I feel like they also had a lot of really great vintage basics. Like there were so many white button-up shirts. If you're looking for one, 100% you'd be able to find one here. And like I said, there were just so many like 60s, 70s, 80s style pieces here. You can totally tell by the amount of pattern going on that these were not exactly my style. I did like these pink pants though. I thought they were pretty fun. However, they were more of like a skinny or straight leg fit. I know they're kind of starting to make a comeback, but I am not really quite there. But yeah, the store just looks super fun and colorful. Love those mule, like cowgirl-esque shoes as well. Keep in mind, at this point, I had been walking around for honestly a few hours on one of the hottest days of my trip, so I made a point to check out most pieces, but ultimately decided to move on to a more typical thrift store that I would go to in Poland. This one was totally not curated, but the pieces were so much less expensive. Definitely a lot more searching needed. I found a few pieces I liked, but nothing that I loved. Although, actually, I did find one piece, which was a Roberto Cavalli one-piece bikini, and you guys, it was so iconic. Definitely not my usual style, but I kind of just couldn't pass it up. I moved on to the next store, where I also found a couple of really great designer pieces. I also really love this kind of early 2000s style denim mini dress. I actually found this Dolce & Gabbana tank top that says "I'm ahead of the times" in sequins. So incredible. And I found this Roberto Cavalli metallic, like silver sort of top with an attached snake print scarf. Don't know what's up with the Cavalli and snake print on this trip, but that concluded my thrifting. Once we got back to the hotel, we borrowed some bikes and decided to do a little sunset bike ride. And I just had to share this footage with you guys because the views are so stunning. I can't get over it. It was just the perfect way to end our evening. And yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon with more videos. I love you.